welcome back to my channel. I am going to do today just a little bit of some of the foundations that I like. Some of them are drugstore, some of them are department, but we'll get into that when I start showing you. Yeah. Let's see, where do I start? I'll start with my old favorite, my Revlon Colorstay in Caramel. I love this. Can't say too many more good things about this. I've been using this brand, Revlon Colorstay, since I was about 18 or 19 years old, and I have always gone back to this after I've tried other foundations. I've always gone back to this brand, Colorstay, because I like the wear that it gives me. I'm sorry, I'm messing with my hair, but I'm not having a good hair day today. But this brand here is my holy grail. I always come back to it. Even when I go off and try other things, I always come back to this. And this is in Caramel, and it's the combination oily skin formula. Love, 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 and it does hold out. You know, I guess anybody who is oily always gets the T-zone oiliness, and you're going to get that regardless of, to me, I feel like any brand that I've ever tried that says that it's 24 hours and it's oil free and it's for combination oily skin, usually in my T-zone is where I start to get oily again, at least maybe after 6 hours. But this is a good long wear, and I've had this on. I use it a lot, and I usually wear it more than 8 hours because sometimes I don't take my makeup off as soon as I get home, but that's a whole nother video. Alright, my other drugstore is the L'Oreal True Match, and that's in N8 Cappuccino. I like this because with the True Match line, there's a million different colors and you can find the one that suits you the best. Sometimes I mix this with the W8, and I think that's Cafe au lait. Correct me if I'm wrong with the W8, but I know W8 is the other one that I mix with this sometimes. This one I usually wear during the winter months when I don't get as much sun. But when I do get more sun, I switch to the W8, and sometimes midway through fall and spring, fall and winter, I'll mix the N8 and W8. But yes, I do like this True Match, and it's one of my go-tos also, especially if I'm in a hurry. I like my drugstore brands because, you know, I guess I always have them around. Sometimes I tend to not go back to the department stores and purchase my others, not because I don't like them, it's because it's cheaper to get the drugstore. I'm keeping it real. Alright, my other drugstore foundation I like is the CoverGirl Queen Collection, the All Day Flawless 3-in-1, and that's in Golden Honey. It's Q825. I actually stumbled upon this while I was traveling. I go to Memphis once a year, or I used to the Bill Street Music Festival, and one day I decided to go to Walgreens one morning, and I was like, let me see what they have that we don't have in our area. So I picked this up, and I tell you that they don't have this brand, or I guess this collection, the CoverGirl Queen Collection, in my area. So I do have to purchase this online. I tried looking at Ulta and I didn't find it there, but maybe in other areas that carry more, I guess, products for women of color, they do carry the Queen Collection. I know sometimes at my Dollar General I'll see the cream to powder foundation in the Queen Collection. I don't know if that means that, you know, it's outdated, or it's getting ready to expire, and that's why they sent it to the Family Dollar or Dollar General. Not really sure about that. But anywho, back to what I was getting to here. I'm rambling. My other drugstore foundation that I I like a lot is the Revlon Nearly Naked, and that's also in caramel. That's $2.60. Um, I wear this mostly in the wintertime because it is a bit light for me um, during the summer, because you can really tell when I put it on. It turns it doesn't, I don't get a ghostly, I guess, look, but I do get the pale face, orange face look sometimes. Maybe it's just the way I look at the in my mirror. But I try to match my makeup, my foundation, with my neck more so than my face. So if I put it here, I mean right now it's probably still too light, but when I put it here, it looks, when I blend it all out, I love it because it's very buildable, very light. It doesn't really feel like you have on anything. Well, none of the foundations that I wear feels like you have on anything. All four of these products, they are all blendable. And I would say the Nearly Naked is like a medium, maybe medium coverage. You can build it to a full coverage. And the CoverGirl Queen collection is quite thick. And that is medium to full coverage. I would say this is light, this Nearly Naked. I go back. I think this is a light foundation or light coverage, especially when I use my sponge. But if I use my foundation brush, it's a little bit more, I guess, full, but I have to build it to get the full coverage that I want. The Revlon Colorstay, to me, is a medium to full. It's buildable, but you have to work fast, because as soon as this sucker dries, you might as well forget it. It's done. It's over with. And the True Match, that is a very buildable foundation. You can go from light to medium to full in like 3 coats. Because me, I'm going to say it, I like cake face. I like to look flawless every day. And if I can find a foundation that can do that with maybe 1 application, I'm going for it. And I haven't found that yet, but I heard and I've seen that I've watched some videos where I've seen the Lock-It, what is it, Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. I might be saying the name wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. And I've seen it at Sephora, and I tried it on, I swatched it on my hand, and I was like, well, it matches my hand, but as you can see, hand and face, is it the same? Maybe it is the same. Bad me. But yes, usually I try to match my shade to my neck, and I didn't find anything there that was quite the shade that I needed. Alright, getting into my department store, my new favorite is the Clinique Stay Matte in 24 Golden. I love it because when I went to Sephora to have them, I guess, test it out, they used that little IQ thing, and there were 2 colors that were good for my tone, and the other one was a Velvet Matte by Makeup Forever. I didn't purchase that, but I did purchase this because I was like, well, I've already tried the Clinique foundation before, and I like that coverage that it gave me. It was very, it was a tinted moisturizer, so it was really good blend, I guess buildable coverage, but it was very light, but I loved it. So I was like, well, let me try this Stay Matte. This is for oily skin, and I get anything that will say Stay Matte because I do get oily in my T-zone quite often. If you saw my last video, you saw, because I was just doing the review for the Provocalypse by Rimmel, and my T-zone was very, very shiny. I should have touched it up, but I wasn't really doing my face. I was just doing the lips, so just pay attention to the lips. But yes, the Clinique Stay Matte I love. Another one is the MAC Match Master Foundation, and this is in 7.0. I am between an NC45 and an NC50. I wear the NC50 mostly in the summertime because I am darker in the summertime. If I go outside and I get the sun, then I wear the NC50. But usually I stick to my Match Master. And this is supposed to be for oily skin, and yes, it does work. And as far as time wise, I don't know if it claims to be, I guess, a 24-hour wear like the Revlon Colorstay, but both of these are two of a kind here. I love both, and I do plan on repurchasing both when I run out. There's that. And another one of my very favorites, and one that I'm wearing today, is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. And like I said, I love a full coverage foundation because I like to look flawless all day, every day. And this is in dark, I believe. Deep dark. I don't know. It doesn't say on here. It said it on the box, but I'm not sure what it is. But I will link it down below. I'll find out what it is because it's the darkest one that they have in at the time when I went. Unless they changed it. This was the darkest shade that they had, and as you can see, I don't think it looks too bad. I like it a lot. And basically that's it. That's my main go-to foundations when I do put on foundations. I like to wear the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour the most, as you can see, because I'm almost out. I like it the most because it's very thick and it's very full coverage. There's no buildable there. It's once you put it on, you don't need very many coats. And when I say coats, I mean layers or whatever it is that you want to call it. I usually on my other foundations I apply at least two, I guess 2-ply like tissue, but with this Amazonian Clay, I only do one application, and then I might go back a little bit on my under eye, but other than that, it is what it is. That's what I use. I hope you did enjoy what I just presented to you, because I figured I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to go on and do a tutorial because I don't think that that's what you want to see. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But I figured I would talk about the foundations that I love wearing, and I want to get your feedback. If you like that, you know, I might do another one. I might even do another face. If you like this face, I can do a tutorial on that. But until then, you know, I will see you guys later, and enjoy the day. Bye.